Hey there, my name is Max, and I'm joined today by Jordan.
Hello.
And today we're going to be talking about Apex Legends Season 7. Now, we got the chance to play early, and we got to see a lot of the new content coming to Apex Legends. Right now, we know there's a whole bunch of stuff coming, such as clubs, new battle pass, new vehicle, new legend, new map. Jordan, what do you think of the map so far?
I really like Olympus. From what we've seen so far, we only had a few hours of hands-on time, but it's exciting. For the first time in a really long time, Apex Legends feels like it's on the brink of delivering us something completely brand new. Olympus is this fat, chonky boy of a map. It's bigger than King's Canyon, but smaller than World's Edge. So World's Edge will still hold the title as the largest map in Apex Legends. It's not really divided into halves the same way that King's Canyon and World's Edge are. It's more like these distinct zones, these biomes all around the outside, and they all surround this one giant location kind of in the middle. And it creates a very different looking map, as well as a very different type of loot chase that you have when you decide to land on it.
For sure, I could almost say that it's so well designed that it's hard to tell where the new Skull Town is going to be.
Yeah.
There's no one singular place that everybody's gone to right now. I mean, everybody was exploring for the most part, but even just thinking ahead, there's a lot of good hot zones in this map, and I'm not sure what the next Skull Town is going to be at this point because it's so well designed.
And there's also just a lot of fun small Easter eggs to discover too. I thought it was really funny. There was just this moment where we remembered during the presentation that Olympus has on its map the restaurant where Revenant killed Loba's parents, and I had this realization at the same time that you happened to be going in that direction, and I happened to be playing as Revenant, and we had a Loba in the squad, and we're like, well, what happens when the two of them go back to the place where years ago Revenant killed Loba's parents right in front of her?
I'll see you back here after the match. I have something for you. Let's finish this.
And there's all these other cool things too. There's a Hammond lab there, and if you go there with Horizon, she'll talk about how it wasn't always called the Hammond Labs. It used to be named after someone else, since this was her home years ago before she got trapped in the black hole. And so there's all these really fun, cute, and funny Easter eggs to just discover across the map. You can really tell that they've constructed this map in mind with the fact that they've now made it that legends comment on where they are, that they interact with each other based on who's in the squad. And so the map's been kind of designed around that mechanic. It's just full of these little cool things to discover.
Respawn has been teasing Olympus for a long time, and a lot of lore has been kind of piling up to this point, and now that there's a whole bunch of characters able to drop onto the map, I'm sure there's just going to be a ton of info drops about what the Legends history is and what happened to them.
But you don't have to completely explore it on your own. There is a new legend that we're getting with Season 7, and her abilities kind of help you explore this new vertical space, and that's Horizon, and specifically her tactical ability.
For me personally, Horizon is probably one of my favorite new season characters. I mean, Loba was interesting. I think Revenant was really fun, but really weak when he first started out. And then Rampart was fairly fun as well, but wasn't really my playstyle. Horizon is very movement focused and very CC focused, so it means crowd control. Those two combined really make me want to use the tactical and ultimate more than other legends. So her tactical is a gravity lift, which lifts you up and enemy players. This tactical is amazing. It, first of all, it has a 15-second cooldown, but it has a 10-second active time. So it's only 5 seconds where you can't actually use it, which is pretty amazing if you think about it. It's great for just using in a firefight to dodge gunfire. It's great for reaching really, really high areas. She also has her ultimate, which is, everybody's been calling it the Zarya ult, right? This is just the black hole that sucks everybody in. From the time that I played Horizon, I didn't really get a good grasp of exactly how the black hole works. I mean, generally it pulls everybody in towards the middle of it, but it's been kind of weird on how strong that pull is. I just want to get some more time in the game to really flesh out how that exactly works. Of course, her passive really ties in with everything else too, because her passive reduces her landing lag when she lands from a really tall area, which everybody else has. I remember back in the day in Apex Legends Season 1 and 2 where everybody would kick the ground to reduce landing lag. She has that all the time, which is great, and it's really useful for jumping off at high areas to ambush people. Also, she has better air control, so she can strafe around areas really quickly. So she's just a really good movement-based character, which really feels good to play. So of course, Respawn has been touting as well that this is their first vehicle in Apex Legends. The Trident is coming. It's a 3-person vehicle, and it's really cool to drive around, but it's not as OP as people have been making it out to be.
Yeah, I've been seeing comments of people complaining that the Trident's gonna make this game like PUBG or Call of Duty Blackout, and that you'll be able to use the Trident to just like run people over and get easy kills, and it's like, nah, it's not gonna work that way. I don't want to say it's weak, but it's not like something that you want to be ideally driving into the middle of a firefight.
At this point, going into a firefight with the Trident is pretty bad because the lag time to get on and off the vehicle is really, really slow. And the damage is shared among all the players if the shots hit the actual vehicle itself. So everybody takes damage, which makes it tanky, but also you gotta heal, which sucks. We don't really know as of right now that it could be very powerful because we've seen some legend ability pairing on it, such as Caustic Traps or even Revenant's Totem can be placed on it. You know, Rampart's Turret can be placed on it as well. So pairing it with abilities, which we didn't test too much, could make it extremely powerful. But as of right now, just on its own, it's not as strong as people say.
Its primary purpose is to just get your squad from one side of the map to the other. That's basically it. You can augment its offensive abilities with specific legends, but ideally you're just kind of using it like you would a Pathfinder zipline or a Wraith portal. You're just trying to get your squad from point A to point B as quickly as possible.
So besides that, Season 7 is bringing in clubs, a new battle pass with a whole bunch of new gear. Also, it's going to be bringing Apex Legends to Steam officially. So that'll bring even more crossplay players. It'll bring in more people together with the clubs, and the battle pass will obviously give you lots of new goodies for your legends. So that's our look at Season 7. There's a new map, there's a new legend, there's a new vehicle, there's a whole bunch of other things as well that are new that are coming, and that's not even including the patch notes which are going to be coming out, explaining all the buffs and nerfs and other things that are coming to Apex Legends Season 7. If you like content like this, stick around. We've got a whole bunch more coming, including tests with Horizon and a legend guide with Horizon on how to use her, and more to come in the time ahead. So thanks for watching.
Bye.
You are the Apex Champions.